Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you guys about Ethereum push notification service, which is a token that has a high chance of getting listed on Binance. And along the way, I'm going to tell you guys how you yourself can do your own research to find the next set of projects that will potentially get listed on Binance so that you can also make some quick bucks, right? So please watch till the end of this video because this will be very interesting for people who want to follow how I do my research and how I make predictions on how a particular token can get listed on Binance so that you can do that for yourself and get ahead of several other people who will also be trying to do the same before a project gets listed on Binance, right? So for that, I'm going to use Ethereum push notification service as an example, as well as the fact that this is a really good project, which I personally feel like will get listed on Binance pretty soon. And it's a project that I personally am invested in as well. And therefore, I'll tell you what this project is all about and give my price predictions as well, right? So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information present on coin market cap's page along with information present on the website itself, which is epns.io. If you go to the website, you can learn everything about this product, right? But before we talk about Ethereum push notification services, I want to talk to you guys about today's sponsor, which is iTrust Capital. iTrust Capital, if you are a citizen or resident of the United States, then this is the best platform for you to invest in crypto using your IRAs, right? So you can basically use iTrust Capital to buy and sell crypto 24/7 in tax advantage IRAs. By going to the website, which is itrustcapital.com, and searching for the information such as pricing information, you can first of all see that they have some of the most transparent pricing mechanisms in place in any market. At the same time, if you see, when you open an iTrust Capital account, you get a personal account, which is a fee-free account, which means you don't have to pay a single penny to manage your accounts on a monthly basis, which is pretty cool. And if you see, they also have some of the lowest transaction fees of any platform in the market, with a 1% cryptocurrency transaction fee, as well as $50 over spot per ounce for gold and $2.50 over spot per ounce for silver. So these are some of the lowest transaction fees out there. And when you open an iTrust Capital account, your account will include setting up of your new IRA, which is the main focus, facilitation of transfer rollover contribution to fund your IRAs, which is pretty good. And they also take care of all the necessary IRS and tax reporting, which is very important. So you can basically get support from them as well. Unlimited storage with institutional custody partners. This is also something that's provided by them. iTrust Capital platform support and maintenance. So they provide you with all the support and maintenance to maintain your platform, and all of this for no additional or hidden account fees, right? So that's a pretty crazy important thing for this particular platform. So if you scroll further below, you can see their own video on pricing and fees as well, which you can gain a lot of insights about. And if you scroll even further below, you get another video that they tell you how you can do your in-kind transfers to iTrust Capital, right? And if you scroll further below, they have their FAQ section, which will help you learn more about this platform. So if you use the link in the description to set up an iTrust Capital account and fund it with a minimum of $1,000, you basically get a $10 welcome bonus, which is pretty crazy, along with the fact that you get all the benefits that we discussed so far, right? So by using the link in the description and setting up your iTrust Capital account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. So going back to the coin market cap page for this token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the coin market cap's page along with the information on the website itself. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, so please do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is the Ethereum push notification service? The Ethereum push notification service, or EPNS, is a notification protocol that can enable the wallet addresses of the users to receive notifications. So all the important thing that this platform does is just focuses on providing you with notification to your wallet. So it provides notification of certain events and activities that happens in your wallet directly to your wallet, right? So this means that through the usage of the protocol, any dApp or smart contract as well as a service can send notifications through to the user, in a platform agnostic way. So when you use this platform, you can basically get notifications from any dApps that you may be using on the Ethereum blockchain directly to your wallet without any issues, right? This will be very useful for people who are constantly in the DeFi space and they're using a lot of dApps, NFTs or any other protocol to make a living, such as they may be trading, or they may be monitoring for important activities to do arbitrage trading, for example. Those people will directly benefit from this platform, right? EPNS also contains a DeFi aspect that enables users to earn crypto for receiving the action notification. So why would you choose to use the service? The main thing is, what kind of incentives do you have to use the service? The main incentive is monetary incentive, which is if you use their service by setting up a notification, you get an actual earning in the form of EPNS tokens, push tokens, basically, in order to use their platform, right? So whenever you get notifications, you get a small amount of push tokens that is provided to you, and that's the main incentive for people to use this platform, right? EPNS originally launched as an idea in January of 2020. So it was a project that had an idea, whose idea was conceived on 2020 of January, and it's been around for quite some time, right? So who are the founders of the push notification? Again, this is something that I will skip because it's not relevant to the purpose of the video. So the founder information can be gone through by you guys on the CoinMarketCap page or on the website itself, right? So I'm going to jump to the most important section, which is what makes Ethereum push notification service very unique. So why would you choose to put your money on this token compared to any other token, right? Obviously, I already spilled the beans before I started the video, which is basically I told you guys that this project has a high chance of being listed on Binance. So that's obviously one of the main reasons to buy this token. And other main reasons to buy this token would be basically for Web 3.0, a notification mechanism that can notify users or wallet addresses of important update events, actions, and so on does not exist yet. So currently we don't really have a system that notifies people for any activities that happen in the Ethereum DeFi or dApp space. And that's why this platform is a very unique platform. Even though it's offering something which people may consider as mundane, it is a very important service for people who are actively in the DeFi space and who are earning a living through the DeFi and NFT spaces on the Ethereum blockchain, right? So as a result of this lack, a lot of important events or required user actions end up being missed completely. For example, the expiration of ENS blockchain domains is inefficiently broadcast on Twitter, which with the hopes that the Grace domain user potentially reads about their domains expiring. So one thing that the push tokens or the EPNS service can actually provide is that if you see a lot of people are holding Ethereum name service domain names which have an expiry date. So you can basically have a very popular name that you may be owning that you want to hold for long term, but these domain names have an expiry date. So on or before the expiry date, you have to renew your ownership of that naming convention, so that nobody else can purchase it on the expiration, right? So in order for you to keep track of all these things, you need some form of system that can notify you prior to the expiration date, and that's basically what Ethereum push notification service provides, right? If a protocol gets compromised, people have to look for other methods besides the now compromised protocol through which they can notify the users. So again, if you are using a protocol and the protocol has been compromised, you will never know until you actively go to platforms such as Twitter, or maybe on the platform's website or Telegram group or Discord group, or even going and accessing that dApp yourself, right? So you may be on vacation, or you may be busy, you may have another job, or you may be working multiple jobs, and thereby you may be thinking that your funds are safe, but in reality the funds have been compromised because of a potential hack or a rug pull or something else. So again, the platform EPNS will notify you of such issues right away so that you can take immediate action. Or maybe if you fear that a particular project may be working with the legal authorities in order to get back their funds, you will be updated on those notifications right away, right? So those are the main reasons why EPNS is something that you might want to look into. EPNS tries to solve this with push notification services. To do this efficiently, the notification is stored and treated like a JSON payload, and this is transformed as per the rules of the different carriers when the notification ends up reaching them. So again, they're trying to talk about the technicalities of this functionality. So here you can basically see that the way it works behind the scene is that it's acting as a JSON payload, and a lot of back-end events happens in order to make this notification possible. The JSON payload can differ with payload types, and this ensures the flexibility of the content as well as the data storage, interpretation, delivery. Again, more technical stuff, which I'm not going to go deep into. You guys can go through that. The main purpose of this video is to, first of all, provide some overview of the push token itself, as well as provide you guys with an insight on how you can identify potential projects like push token that will eventually get listed on Binance, right? So what this means is that EPNS can allow users to be in direct full control of what services they end up getting notifications from, and impose rules on the services, which includes spam protection for users and limits for EPNS ability to add wallets as subscribers. So you can also prevent people from giving you spam kind of like tokens, or spam kind of like notifications on a regular basis through EPNS as well. So these are the additional functionalities that you can get apart from just getting a notification from the platform. So this means that notifications are treated as a social feed rather than a piece of information. So it's kind of given to you as a social feed, just like how Facebook or Twitter would provide you as a social feed information rather than actual notification. So you kind of get this information bundled up in easily understandable and readable manner, right? So that's the main focus. There are 4 types of users: service providers, which want to send notifications; users who want to receive notifications if they deem them to be beneficial; wallets enable users to receive notifications through the centralized or decentralized solutions; and token holders, who can define the rules between the above users. So again, there are multiple people who make this possible. The first ones are service providers who send the notification, users who receive the notification, as well as centralized and decentralized solution, token holders, as well as other parties who get benefit from this particular notification, right? So that's a quick overview of push tokens as well as the Ethereum push notification service. If you want to learn about how it is secure, the network itself is secured because it's on the Ethereum blockchain. This service is only available for Ethereum. So if you're trying to use Binance, BNB chain or any form of other chains, it may not be available depending on when you watch this video, right? So I've heard that they are planning to expand to multiple chains, but for now they're only available on Ethereum. So if you're using Ethereum dApps, you can sign up for the push notification services. So that's pretty much it for the overview of the push tokens. So let's go to the website itself, which is epns.io, which provides you with more information about their protocol. So they have a pretty cool website, first of all, and they are basically calling themselves as the native communication protocol of Web3. So you can use this as a native communication system to get like the news or updates from different dApps and protocols, right? So if you scroll below, if you're a developer, you can start developing on this platform or use this and make this better or integrate this with your other protocols by clicking on the start developing button here. And you can, if you're a user, you can start exploring notifications by clicking on the explore notifications button here, right? EPNS is the missing piece of Web3 infrastructure. This is very true because we don't really have a better communications system from multiple different applications to users. Ethereum push notification services is trying to reduce the gap, right? So if you scroll further below, decentralized mobile middleware for all dApps, smart contracts, and services. You can click on the video that they have in order to learn more about this. So this is network agnostic. So currently they are also available on Polygon. So you can basically use Ethereum and push notification services not only on Ethereum but also on Polygon. I was not sure that whether they are fully available on Polygon, but it seems like based on the website, you can use this service on Ethereum as well as Polygon. So that's pretty good. Opt-in communication, so you can choose to get whatever notifications you want. So you don't really have to do it if you don't want to, right? So they are censorship resistant, which means they don't have any other middleman working in the middle who can get your information, or they can't be censored, right? So that's very important. Latest channels, so you can clearly see you can get communications from CoinDesk, MakerDAO, ENS Domain, Snapshot, DYDX, Bancor, Proof of Humanity, CVI, and so on and so forth. You can click on multiple channels here. Notifications delivered through, you can get it through iOS app, Android app, ENS dApp itself, EPNS Chrome extension, and several other features that will be coming in pretty soon, right? So when you scroll further below, are you in a crypto wallet? You can integrate and earn just by getting these notifications, as I mentioned. The partners for this platform as well as collaborators include MakerDAO, Aave, Uniswap, ENS, DYDX, Polygon, and so on and so forth. You can click down to see more partners and collaborators. If you scroll further below, it's a huge list of people out there. You can beyond the scope of this video and keep up with EPNS. So you can basically get their insider information about the blogs and other updates that they are adding to make their platform even better. So you can go through that here as well. And these are some of the updates that they have, and people talking about EPNS as well, right? So they're featured on the Ethereum Foundation, CoinDesk, Forbes, TechCrunch, The Block, Decrypt, HackerNoon, Cointelegraph, Epicenter, and so on and so forth. So if you scroll further below, you can join their mailing list to get most up-to-date information directly from their platform, right? And you can also contact them. And if you scroll below, you have the the founders as well as the social media information as well at the bottom of the page. So pretty robust platform that definitely gives a unique communication that hasn't been presented before in the blockchain Web3 space, right? So going back to the CoinMarketCap page for this token, so this token obviously is a token that has a very low ranking of 939th rank. So the token that we covered yesterday, which was about to be potentially listed on Coinbase, had a much higher ranking than this token, which shows to you that this is a project that can pump exponentially once the Binance announcement goes live, right? So you're basically buying this token at the ranking which is extremely low. And this is one thing that you definitely need to keep in mind, because you can't really just go ahead and buy any token. You need to make sure that first of all you set a target of how much money you're trying to make in the crypto space. And if you see, this particular token is pretty much the best candidate for making some of the maximum gains, because this project not only has some of the lowest ranking, which means the market cap is extremely low, that you can actually buy it and then have to wait for it to get listed on Binance, which I'm pretty sure it will, and I'll give you the reasons why I think it's going to get listed on Binance. And then you will make some significant gains, because the sticker price as well, if you see, it's $0.39, so it's just 39 cents. This is a really good sticker price for a lot of inexperienced users to buy as well, which means when this token gets announced by Binance to be listed on their platform, a lot of new users just blindly will come and try to buy this token from anywhere possible, and that will easily boost the price up. And one of the main reasons why those users will be more likely to buy this token is because of the cheaper sticker price, because it's less than 50 cents. So anyone would be like, well, this is less than 50 cents, why don't I just buy this token and go to the moon, right? That's what most inexperienced users will think. And when they do that, you who have bought this token way before after watching this video, you will be able to make some really good gains, because you will be able to dump the token on the day of the Binance listing, right? So that's how the mechanism will work if you're trying to make some short-term gains, regardless of whether it's a bull market or bear market. If you see, the token has already pumped 0.83%, which is quite pretty low in the cryptocurrency standards, but it's still a good green number nonetheless. And this is in the past 24 hours, right? If you see, this token has an Ethereum address here, contract address here. So if you notice the tags, right below the contract address, they say it's a platform, services, DeFi, interoperability, and so on and so forth. If you click view all, okay, it kind of gives you a lot of other categories as well, which this token is a part of. And under the categories section, you can clearly see that this is also a Binance Labs portfolio, okay? So this is how you can actually find tokens that will eventually get listed on Binance, right? Binance has an investment arm, just like Coinbase. This is called Binance Labs, and Binance Labs goes and invests in multiple different projects that they feel has a high potential in the future. And one of the main reasons why they invest in this project is because they believe that the project will do well, and also they are more likely going to be listing that on their own exchange. This is the main reason why EPNS has a high potential to get listed on Binance, right? So if you can see, it comes to full circle. Basically, Binance Labs portfolio, it gives a good indication. Again, there's no guarantee that this token will get listed on Binance. Okay, I have to make it very clear. There's no guarantee that any of this, the discussion that we're having right now in this video will happen true, right? This project can go to zero like tomorrow. It can literally get hacked and it will go literally, obscurity, and Binance Labs may pull their funding. Anything can happen right now, right? But this is all an educated guess based on the information that we have available for this particular project, and it's the best educated guess for us to, plan ahead in the future. if a Binance listing happens. And if we do get a Binance listing, this project is going to pump super hard, and you can make a good gain if you buy this token at a lower price point that we're discussing right now, right? So again, bear that in mind. You're still taking a risk. There's no guarantee for anything, but based on what we are seeing right now, there is a high chance that this token could get listed on Binance because of the Binance Lab portfolio, right? So now that I've covered that one as a basis, I'll also tell you guys where you can find other potential Binance Lab portfolios by the end of this video. But if you look at the market cap, it's only $6 million in market cap. So you have to understand that this is a very low ranked project, and it's also an extremely low market cap token. I would even call this as a low nano cap gem that has high potential to pump, and it only takes a little bit of money for this token to pump extremely hard, right? So these are all some of the biggest advantages that you need to take into consideration before investing in this project, because it definitely is a very valuable token. Again, if you're investing right now, you're still pretty early on this token's pump, right? If you scroll further below, there's some good volume there as well in the top right corner. If you scroll further below, you can see the max supply is also pretty much bang on in the Goldilocks zone that I would prefer for a max supply, because if you see any token that has a huge max supply has a risk of getting dumped into the market and thereby inflating the token supply eventually over time, and then deflating the price of the token, right? But for this token, you can clearly see that it has a max supply of 100 million tokens. First of all, it has a max supply, period, right? Which means it's capped. There's no more tokens that will be generated after the 100 million tokens have been reached. And the second thing is that the max supply is also quite low. Okay, 100 million or less is a really good number. And if you see, the circulating supply is 15%. Not pretty great, but it's still better than a lot of projects that have 10 billion tokens as max supply and only have less than 4% of the tokens in circulation. That is a big no-no, but this project definitely is really good. But having said that, you can easily see that there's going to be still some short-term price slumping because of the new tokens from the max supply getting dumped into the circulating supply, which will bring the price down in the short term. But again, it's up to you whether you want to frame this as a good short-term or long-term project. I feel like this is a really good long-term project, but for people who want to make some quick short-term gains, there's multiple avenues, right? One thing is obviously a potential Binance listing, which will definitely come in pretty soon. Another thing is that you are buying this at a very low market cap. So you are going to see some really good short-term pumps. Even if a few $1 million of money comes into this token will start pumping extremely hard, which can mean that you'll make some good short-term gains, right? So the circulating supply is definitely not the greatest, but it's still better, and the max supply and the tokenomics is extremely solid for this project, right? Just like its fundamentals. So if you look at the charts itself, you can clearly see that the token-based price slumping has already happened. But if you already see, another reason to look into this project is it is pretty much at its all-time lows right now. If you see, even though it's showing green, that green is because of the 24-hour price activity for this token. But the charts that we are choosing is all-time charts. So in the grand scheme of things, this token is at its all-time low, even though in the 24-hour period it's still pumping. The token initially was worth $7 per token. So it was worth $7.06 as of 13th of April 2021. It then crashed and then reached a peak of about $7 again, and then it crashed later on, reaching a price of its first all-time low of 74 cents as of 17th of July 2021, and then it went back to the second all-time highs of $5.05 as of 29th of August 2021 last year. And then since then, in the past year, it went from $5 to its current price of 39 cents. I think this token is going to move sideways for a while. That's the best time for accumulating this token. But at the same time, I wouldn't suggest you to put more money than what you can afford to lose, right? There's a high chance that this token may not even get listed on Binance, but it's highly unlikely, but there's definitely a chance, right? So if you're trying to buy this token, try to only buy the amount that you're willing to lose. Again, obviously after doing your own research, because it's not financial advice. But if you're trying to buy this token, this is the best price to buy this token, because you're pretty much buying it at the bottom, right? So now that if you buy this token, or if you want to buy this token, where can you buy this token from, right? You can pretty much buy this token from some couple of good exchanges. KuCoin is one of them, Get.io, Huobi Global, which is one of the top tier one exchanges. You can also buy it from Uniswap, but it's kind of like, you will be paying extremely high gas fees, and a couple of other exchanges, but I wouldn't really recommend going below the MEXC exchange. And if you see, Get.io, KuCoin, and Huobi Global have really good volumes for this token as well as liquidity. So you can buy this token from these reputed exchanges. So it's already listed on at least a few reputed exchanges. Binance listing is not very far away. And if you want to make even more gains from this token, if you see Huobi Global, right? If you see the push to BTC pair, the token is trading at 48 cents per token. You can pretty much buy it for 39 cents from KuCoin or even Huobi Global using USDT and sell it for 48 cents of Bitcoin. And you can keep doing this to get some really, really good short-term gains, like really short-term gains, thereby making arbitrage gains, right? So you have an arbitrage opportunity, some couple of short-term price action opportunities because of the market cap, the tokenomics, the fact that this is definitely going to get a Binance listing pretty soon, and other factors because this token is at its all-time low. You can only go in the upward direction. So these are all some of the reasons why you can make some really good short-term gains from this token, right? And long-term gains because of the fact that this is one of the biggest projects in the Ethereum space where you can actually get notifications from other projects. This, even though it seems like a mundane service, I think this project has some really, really good potential to be one of the go-to notification platforms out there, and Ethereum is going to go nowhere, right? So as long as there's Ethereum, there's going to be dApps, NFTs, and projects. So as long as there's DeFi and NFTs and dApps, there is going to be a need for notification services, and therefore EPNS will be that go-to notification service as a brand that you can trust on, right? So I think this is one of those unique projects that has extremely good short-term arbitrage opportunities, short-term gain opportunities, as well as long-term gain opportunities. So you can basically check off all of this for this project, and you will still be able to make some good gains every once in a while due to the pump and dump that can happen for this token as well, right? So that's my final verdict, guys. I think this token has a good chance of being as high as 75 cents per token when a Binance listing happens. I'm saying this because when the pump happens really quickly, right? All it takes is a Binance listing announcement from Binance, which will happen pretty soon. And when that happens, you can see this token reaching as high as 75 to 80 cents per token. And if you buy it at this price point and sell it at 80 cents per token, you can make some really good short-term gains, right? The long-term price action for this token, I can easily see this token going back to $7 or $8 per token, and maybe even crossing the $10 per token the next bull run, right? Because this token does have a huge potential, and it can be the go-to project for all notifications on Ethereum, right? So now that we covered all of that when it comes to Ethereum push notification services, as promised, if you want to go to a place where you can find all the potential Binance Lab portfolio tokens, you can use CoinMarketCap, right? Go to CoinMarketCap and search for the categories for Binance Lab portfolio, which they provide by market capitalization. And if you scroll further below, you can see the different coins and tokens that they've had on their portfolio. If you go to market cap and click on that, you can clearly see some of the low market cap tokens that are yet to be listed on Binance, right? So if you see Cred is the first one with the lowest market cap, and if you see, voila, Ethereum push notification service is literally on the second lowest market cap token, right? So this is basically how I personally get ahead of a lot of people to buy tokens that will get listed on Binance pretty soon. And if you watch this video as well as any other channel, any other videos in my channel, you can easily see that I've been bang on exactly right when it comes to my predictions, because I've used this technique multiple times with multiple tokens and I've always been right? Again, if you want to check my track record, please go ahead and search my videos and watch every video that I've predicted where a Binance token listing would happen, and till date everything has been correct. That's because I got all my information from the literal source, which is Binance Labs, right? It's literally foolproof. You're using logic, it's not speculation. You're pretty much relying on a venture capital to list on their own exchange, which they have a lot of incentive to do, and that's exactly what you're taking advantage of, right? You're trying to get ahead of a lot of people, which is how you can make a lot of money in a short period of time, right? I've been extremely successful with this technique, and I'll continue to do this, and I want to present this to you guys so that you guys all can also do the same, right? Again, if you like this video, please hit the like button, because it's a really important technique that not a lot of YouTubers talk about. So if you really value this, I'm going to present a lot of important techniques in the future as well to make some really good gains. So subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button as well as share it so that everybody else can benefit from this as well, so that by the next bull run you guys will all be making some really good gains as well, right? So Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.